fourth down. McKenna gets a cut. He's got the first down and more. Across the 20, the 15, the 10, 5. Colton McKenna, his third touchdown of the game. And spring up.
Still in it. Acrobatic throw.
50-50 ball. Brought in by Pikey. The 44.
He's got an opening on the near side. Is he going to take it? Yes, he is. Kaplinger will take it to the
fights forward, across the goal line. Touchdown, Trojans.
Hometown atmosphere? Look no further than Circle C Cafe in Paola. Indulge in mouth-watering breakfast that'll jumpstart your day, or savor the hearty lunches with farm-fresh ingredients that'll make your taste buds dance. Circle C Cafe, where delicious food and friendly faces come together. Stop in and see them at 1305 Baptiste in Paola. Circle C Cafe, hometown flavors, hometown pride. Find them at facebook.com/Circle C Cafe.
Hello, customer. State reason for visit.
It's a long story.
You can say claim, billing, or something else.
Can I talk to someone else?
Transferring now. Hello, customer. State reason for visit.
At Farm Bureau Financial Services, we treat people like people.
How can I help?
It's your future. Let's protect it.
Contact Farm Bureau agent Scott Haka in Paola today.
HERS Incorporated in Spring Hill is your area's premier small engine repair shop. Before you replace that faulty trimmer or mower, let our experts get you back to work. And if you are in the market for a new handheld, we carry Maruyama and Red Max trimmers. Plus, HERS is still the best place for hydraulic hoses, cylinder repair, and mechanical control cables. If that's not enough, we're also a UPS drop-off location. To learn more, visit us at hersinc.net, call 913-247-3530, or just stop on by. Up your lawn care game at HERS Inc. in Spring Hill. We have one of the area's largest and most diverse selections of lawnmowers, including top brands like Altos, Bobcat, Gravely, Dixie Chopper, and Red Max. Quality built machines for any size job. And when you get your mower at HERS, we offer full service and repairs covered by your warranty. From the backyard to the back 40, the all-star lineup of mowers at HERS will make you the captain of the lawn. See the full lineup at hersinc.net. Call 913-247-3530 or just stop on by.
Hi, I'm Dr. Aaron Stoes with Paola Vet Clinic. We'd like to thank you for trusting us with the care of your pets and large animals. At Paola Vet Clinic, we're proud to be your hometown veterinarians who know and care about your family. We provide cutting-edge diagnostic services, digital radiology, ultrasound, and in-house same-day blood work, chiropractic, and reproductive services. Come in and see us at our new location here in Paola in the Industrial Park with indoor cattle and equine facilities complete with a hydraulic tip chute. With a team of 11 veterinarians, our commitment to this community makes Paola Vet Clinic the vets you can trust.
At Fort Scott Community College, we understand that a scary part of figuring out your future isn't only answering the question, what should I do, but where do I belong? Maybe you belong here as part of Fort Scott Community College's John Deere Tech program. Maybe you belong here as part of the perennial playoff-bound Greyhound baseball team. I don't know where you've been or where you're headed, but I know we're saving a spot for you because you belong at Fort Scott Community College.
For more than 20 years, Gherkin Rental has been the place to go to get the job done in eastern Kansas and western Missouri. With a huge selection of quality equipment, from roll-offs to trailers, telehandlers to generators, power washers to popcorn makers. Experienced equipment professionals and clean, well-maintained tools to help you get the job done right the first time. Gherkin Rental. Stop by any of their 13 locations across the KC Metro or call 855-GHERKINS. That's 855-437-5367.
Hello, customer. State reason for visit.
It's a long story.
You can say claim, billing, or something else.
Can I talk to someone else?
Transferring now. Hello, customer. State reason for visit.
At Farm Bureau Financial Services, we treat people like people.
How can I help?
It's your future. Let's protect it.
Contact Farm Bureau agent Scott Haka in Paola today.
There are places where all roads lead to families providing for their loved ones and their community, where friends are found down every street. That's where you'll find us, taking time to get to know you, calling you by name, generation after generation. Farm Bureau Financial Services. It's your future. Let's protect it.
Contact Farm Bureau Agent Scott Haka in Paola today.
If you're going to wear jewelry, shouldn't it be as unique as you? At Wilson's Jewelers, they can bring your ideas to life. Wilson's can also put old stones in new pieces, or new stones in old pieces, or even just repair what you already love. Wilson's Jewelers brings quality service and old world craftsmanship to the area by learning from jewelry masters from around the world. For 30 years, Wilson's Jewelers has been family owned and operated. When it comes to your adornments, trust Wilson's Jewelers, your personal jeweler.
See the full lineup at hersinc.net. Call 913-247-3530 or just stop on by.
Auction Bank, community banking at its best. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Looking for a taste of home-cooked goodness and a welcoming hometown atmosphere? Look no further than Circle C Cafe in Paola. Indulge in mouth-watering breakfast that'll jumpstart your day, or savor the hearty lunches with farm-fresh ingredients that'll make your taste buds dance. Circle C Cafe, where delicious food and friendly faces come together. Stop in and see them at 1305 Baptiste in Paola. Circle C Cafe, hometown flavors, hometown pride. Find them at facebook.com/Circle C Cafe.
Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen, to tonight's broadcast here on Louisburg Sports Live as the Louisburg Wildcats set for the season opener here against the Lansing Lions. Should be a good one. Louisburg coming off a 13-4-1 season just last year. A team that ended up going too deep into the postseason, looking for an even further run this year as they return quite a few seniors to this class. Mina Furco is back, Sydney York back, Lila Edwards and Faith Sewell all returning to try to deepen this run for Louisburg. For Lansing, they return a pair of seniors as well in Riley Frederick and Jenna Harwood, but it is a very youthful Lions squad, so we're just about ready to get underway here. This will be Kaylin Harris, who saw substantial minutes as a freshman last season, and looks to do so once again here for Louisburg. Lansing coming off a year that they are definitely hoping to improve this season, winning just 4 games a year ago. But as we mentioned, the youth movement here in Lansing, they look to get better and better with each year as they continue to grow the team chemistry. These two teams played last year on opening day as well. That was a 5-0 Louisburg victory. See if there is more of the same, or if Lansing can come out and surprise a few people here in this opening contest of the spring 2026 season. So that one's going to end up ushering itself quickly out of play. Louisburg trying to chip this one upfield. Harris trying to get to it. Big collision, no whistle, and that ball just rolled graciously out of play. And it looks like despite the lack of whistle, there was a stoppage for the foul on the field. So called officially, they just didn't, I guess, have the hardware around their neck quite in time. And that one's booted away by Reynolds. into Louisburg territory, then chipped back out to midfield where Harris will track it down. Sending it upfield. They were looking to connect there with McIntyre. Still in Lansing territory, and they'll look to clear it. Lansing, of course, playing in the 5A. Louisburg 4A here in Kansas, but Louisburg usually hits well above their weight class here in women's soccer, as they have been one of the dominant forces over the last few years. This one cleared back up and out of play around midfield. Thrown in, Louisburg with it, chipped ahead, and that one sent back out Lansing. No further than midfield, however, and now this is McIntyre. Merritt McIntyre pestered there. Good defense by Bowen. Sent back. Furco sending it towards the net, and that one plucked out of the air. Well defended by Maines. First goaltender action on either side here of tonight's contest. Battle for the loose ball. Sewell and Voderick fighting over it. And it was York who came over and popped it back to midfield. And that one's going to end up out of play. It'll be Louisburg possession. Sent in, far sideline. Harris keeps it into Battle. She lost it. So Lansing will try to work this thing back upfield again. A lot of the first few minutes here of this game have been spent on that on-screen right side of the field. Nicely played there on the back end. Louisburg sending it back into the Lansing side of midfield, but it's tracked down there by Hedberg. Oh, but a great play by Lila Edwards to keep it in. And then off of Edwards as it was heading out of play. Loose ball, trying to track it. Finally able to get the pass off was Harwood. And now sent around midfield looking for Hainsworth. And it is Louisburg that gets to it first, but they don't have it for long. And now Lansing will try to get some offense rolling. Far sideline. Centering pass may have been deflected. Well defended there by York. And it is rolling out of play. Far sideline. It's Louisburg's throw in. Sent in by York. Playable there for Battle. Intercepted. Here comes Lansing back the other way. Bowen works her way around the defender. Centering pass. Looking there for Harwood, but the pass broken up. And now Louisburg works their way back the other direction. Tatum Battle weaving her way through a pack of Lions. I suppose a pride of Lions. And chipped ahead. Looking to center it, but it'll be Maines who gets there first. Gives a boot to it, sends it back to midfield. Furco. Chipped upfield. Harris. Kalen gets around her defender. Centering pass. Defended there by Lansing. Poked back out and then sent out of play. It'll stay with Louisburg for a deep throw in. They'll send Lila Edwards over there. Edwards throw. Popped up. Furco sends it back to midfield. Playable there by Apple. Battle, chipped it once more. Centered up, Kaylin Harris. Harris turns and broken up. No shot attempt gets off there. But Louisburg gets the ball right back. That one off the hands of Maines, and a great save by the Lions netminder. So the freshman Emmeline Maines keeping her squad in a tie ball game here early on. Just a little over 7 minutes into the contest, and Louisburg has now gotten her involved twice. To this point, Madeline Yoder still waiting her first action on the other end. That one tipped out of play. It'll be Louisburg's throw-in. Lila Edwards sends it upfield. Looking for Merritt McIntyre to try to track it down, but it's right back out of bounds, so let's try it again. Edwards sends it in. Back outside. Here's McIntyre. Tipped. Lansing gets to it. Has to work her way around McIntyre and Harris. Instead, it's taken there by Furco. Dropped it off for Sewell. Faith Sewell trying to tightrope the boundary. Can't do it. Lansing pokes it out of play. And Lila Edwards will have to throw it in once again. Gets it in, Kaylin Harris. Edwards back to Harris. Got away from her, and Lansing might be able to clear this at least part of the way. They won't be able to get it entirely out of danger. As it's centered up, looking for Furco, popped up into the air, heading back towards the goaltender and just wide of the net, out of play, and a goal kick for Maines coming up. Maines sends it out, taken by Harris. This could be trouble here for Lansing. Harris centering pass. Could be a shot attempt coming. They go far side with it. Redirected and in. And Louisburg strikes first. Waiting to see if the goal scorer number a little bit difficult to see from the far side. Waiting to see if maybe she'll turn around at some point and I can see the number on the larger side of the back end of the jersey. Either way, though, 1-0 Louisburg. Here just over 9 minutes into the contest. And now Furco looking to do more damage. Gets it up to McIntyre, and that one poked towards the corner, and a corner kick incoming. This will be Faith Sewell to take the corner. Nicely executed. Popping around and just wide of the net. A goal kick coming. And actually, they'll say that was off of Lansing before it went out of play. So it'll be another corner coming. Faith Sewell. I believe it was Layla Sewell who officially was the one who got that first goal. So the first goal of the season for Louisburg unofficially will be credited to Layla Sewell. I say unofficially because that's just my hypothesis at this point as I continue to squint at the number on the jersey of the far side player. Furco hits the break, sends it back. Caroline Apple Just a little bit too far wide of Merritt McIntyre, and it'll be a Lansing throw-in. Skylar Reynolds sends it in. Has her pocket picked by Harris. Here comes Kaylin Harris, back the other way, looking to center this thing. Gets inside, shot with the left foot and right into the waiting mitts of Maines. Good start to this game by Emmeline Maines. Game could very easily be out of hand already. It's, of course, 1-0 Louisburg, but they've had a number of scoring opportunities they have not been able to capitalize on because Maines has been solid in net. That one ended up off of a hand. Reynolds just across midfield, and that goes out of play. Eliana Silva over for the throw-in here for Lansing. Sent in. Edwards comes over, heads it, trying to get rid of it. Now Furco in a battle with Voderick. Back to Lila Edwards, who's looking to clear. She gets tangled up, and Voderick going to be called. Got a little bit more cleat than ball on that exchange, and so it'll be a free kick coming here. Lila Edwards will take it. Gets it all the way up to Kaylin Harris. A spectacular pass off the free kick there from Edwards. Harris just had a little bit of issues turning that one upfield. And now Lansing will try to turn it into some offense. Nice move by Harwood. Initially gets around the defender. And this could be another opportunity for Kaylin Harris. She's got McIntyre with her. They go all the way far side. Shot. Just goes a bit wide. Maines will go down to a knee to scoop it. An opportunity there for Battle. And she pushed it just about a foot or two wide of that far side post. Edwards keeps it with Louisburg on the Lansing end. Faith Sewell now chips it upfield. Goes to Layla Sewell. Kept in bounds, far side. And not for long. The throw. Kept in Louisburg, far end. They'll play it back. Now chipped upfield, looking to connect here, Merritt McIntyre. But it's well defended on the back end by Garza. And out of play, it'll be a Louisburg throw-in. They're looking to try to hustle. Lila Edwards sending it upfield. Kaylin Harris gets around her defender, looking to center. Does, and just didn't have a white jersey in the area that she was looking for. And so the Wildcats will send it back to midfield and try to reset. Now up to Furco. Has Edwards with her. Edwards near side. Upfield McIntyre has a lot of grass to work with. She'll center it. Just missed Harris. Now we'll see if Lansing can clear. Furco, though, pressuring. Furco makes a cut to the outside. She'll chip that one just over the top of the goal. And so a goal kick upcoming. Still just a 1-0 game. Maines sends it up around midfield. Broken up on the back end by Caroline Apple. Tatum battle. Worked on by her defender. Trying to weave her way through 3 red jerseys. Wasn't going to work. And a whistle for the collision. That'll go against Battle. And it'll be a free kick coming for the Lions. Pass initially taken away by Louisburg. And it is Battle that gets to the loose ball here. Hits the brakes. Centered. Furco sends it back. Roche near side to Edwards. McIntyre keeps it in. Going to try to work her way around Reynolds. Now centers. And again, it's Lansing in the area. And Louisburg will have to reset again as York chips it upfield. Has Harris. Couldn't quite settle on the pass. Chipped upfield again. Oh, and York missed it. Opportunity here for Lansing. Far sideline. Looking to create some offense off the Louisburg mistake. Murphy chips it towards the middle of the field. And I'm not sure Hainsworth had a clean play at it, but it's still going to be Lansing's Jenna Harwood who gets to it first. Harwood working her way around Edwards, but that pass taken away by Mina Furco. Furco chips it upfield. Good inward spin on that ball. Means McIntyre is going to be able to make a play on it. Centered up. I think she was looking for Kaylin Harris. Wasn't able to get to it, but then gets back defensively, gets an initial takeaway. And we'll see if she keeps this in play. She does. Collision. Another one, and that one's going to be the whistle. Not sure if it was incidental or maybe Harris just took some exception to the first bump she received, but dished one out significantly harder, and that finally caught the attention of the officials, and we'll get a Lansing free kick. Chipped upfield, Faith Sewell, the first one to it. Sewell trying to spin her way around her defender, now just drops it off to Mina Furco. Goes far side. Nice play by Battle. Will she keep possession of the steal? Yes, she does. Working her way through this. Lansing defense gets all the way through and keeps it inside the far side corner. A goal for Mina Furco. Doubles the Louisburg lead as we're halfway through this first half of play. And the Louisburg offense looking good here on opening day of the spring season. So goals by Layla Sewell and Mina Furco have given Louisburg the 2-0 lead over the Lansing Lions. Here's Furco. Sends it back. Apple. Upfield to Battle, who did a good chunk of the work on that previous play. Chipped upfield across midfield. Playable there by Evans, but taken by Lansing. Oh, Harris broke it up. Evans gets back to it and gets it to Kalen Harris. What a pass there. Great play by Ardeen Evans. And now Harris, the centering pass, looking for Tatum Battle, and did not get there. Along that far sideline. Gets it to the far corner. Centering pass. Gets by a... Oh, and that one deflects. This could be some trouble. Far side. The shot is deflected. Kept out of there. Still inside the danger zone. Save made once again. Lansing another opportunity. Bouncing around. And finally the ball just finds its way out of play. And a huge break is Madeline Yoder. Standing on her head. Got some assistance from a couple of her defenders, and somehow, some way, it's still 2-0. Upfield, this one goes. Sent back in by Lansing. Edwards. Trying to send this one upfield. Evans. That one deflected by Lansing and out of bounds. We will get a Louisburg throw-in. Edwards to Harris. Now to Evans. Nice defensive play. Working her way. No, sorry, and a foul called on it. As Evans might have gotten just a little bit too much of the cleat. Bouncing around, Evans gets to it first. Here's Harris. Nice play, gets it to the outside. Here goes Kalen Harris. Weaving her way through two Lions defenders and won't be able to beat them both. But Evans, the reinforcements comes through, gets the turnover. Here's Faith Sewell. Over to Mina Furco. Played back. To Battle. Oh, a miscommunication there with Sewell. So they'll have to reset. Now back up to Tatum Battle. He's trying to fly through a whole host of red jerseys. That shot goes far side and behind the net. We'll get a goal kick coming from Maines. Far side. That one ends up out of play over by the Lansing bench. Quickly thrown back in as Louisburg wants to work fast. And chipped right back toward the hill. And we'll get another Louisburg throw in. Sent near side, Evans will try to track it down. She will and could not quite keep it in. Harris. Nice pass, gets it far side, and an offside called. So Briella Deal just a bit too far upfield past that last defender, And we'll get a free kick coming here for Lansing. Nicely kept in here by Louisburg. Furco hits the brakes. Back it goes, Faith Sewell. Nice move. Sewell sends it upfield, Furco. Near side to Evans. Popped straight skyward. Maines goes up with the mitts and pulls it in. So Emmeline Maines now will give it a boot. That'll fly up around midfield. We get a whistle. Handball the call. Faith Sewell will spot it, and we'll get a free kick, Louisburg. Off the head of Battle. Lansing gets to it. Two teams trading it back and forth here. It's coming towards the near side. Edwards gets to it first. Keeping it in. Here's Lila Edwards looking to set something up. That one might have been deflected. And no, it looks like it just kind of came off the side of her foot. And so it will be a goal kick coming up. Kept in. Sewell didn't get all of that pass attempt, and Lansing off the turnover. Chipping it upfield. Race is on. Getting to it first is Roche. Cora Roche up the far sideline. And now Louisburg will try to pinball this thing back into the Lansing end and generate another offensive opportunity. Centered up. Kaylin Harris looking to create a shooting lane. Oh, and she's tripped up. No whistle. Furco with it. Was trying to get it over to Tatum Battle. It deflected right back to her, and now it ends up on the foot of Sewell. Back to Kaylin Harris. Triangle passing here. Furco sends that one just wide. And so 12 minutes left to go here in the first half. Louisburg has been on the attack for a majority of this first half to this point. But Lansing has managed to keep it relatively close, still just a 2-goal game. Maybe if you can find a way at the halftime break to come out in that second half with the flipped field, maybe a little bit of momentum, and try to formulate some sort of a comeback here with the score still being relatively close. Thrown in. And out of play. Lila Edwards will try to go fast into Evans. And poked out by Lansing again. So it's Edwards again. Gets it quickly in, Kaylin Harris. Pressured there by Reynolds. Ball ends up out of play. It will be a Louisburg corner kick. Faith Sewell will head to the near side corner. Sent in and off the side of the netting. Furco caught it out of the air. Over to Sewell. Kept in Louisburg. Chase is on his deal, trying to get to it. Keeps it in play. Louisburg still has it. Nice work here. The shot to the far side, and she scores. I believe that's Tatum Battle weaving her way through the Lansing defense. So off the goal, 3-0 now, Louisburg in front. Just under 10 minutes to go here in the first half. Foul called. Oh, and a yellow card issued. Booted. Edwards plays it for Louisburg. And then it's Sewell. Sending it to Layla Sewell. Trying to center it up. Kaylin Harris works her way around to the defender. Here comes Harris. Oh, and the shot just off the side of her foot. And that one goes well wide. Did not hit that one the way she wanted. And so Lansing dodges a bullet. Maines. Played there Lila Edwards. Now McIntyre. That one bouncing around it is Lansing, able to clear it a part of the way. But not going to get it past Faith Sewell, who sends it up the field. She was looking, I believe, for Harris, but it's Maines aggressively coming out of the net and scooping that one off the grass. Now back to midfield. Apple plays it down, has that one pinballed around. Lansing comes away with it. They'll start to work this thing into the Louisburg end if they can get themselves around Faith Sewell. And for the second straight possession, well, I was going to say they couldn't, but that time Faith Sewell called for the penalty. So the Lions in a 3-0 hole. Opportunity off the free kick to maybe get some momentum built if they can get one into the twine of Louisburg here before the halftime break. Instead, it's Louisburg getting to it quickly, sending it upfield. Back into the Louisburg end. Apple. Chips it, past Kaylin Harris. And then popped up into the air. Near side looking for Gabby Major. That one will end up out of play. throw in Lansing. It'll be Skylar Reynolds to send it in. First, a couple of substitutions for the Lions. Bouncing around, and that one goes out of play. Now up to Harris. Bouncing around. Reynolds chips it back in for the Lions. She was looking to get that one to Harwood, and it's taken away by Louisburg. Now Deal on the far side. Trying to work her way around a couple of Lions defenders and won't be able to get it through the entire defense. Scrum for the possession on that far side. Bouncing around and out of play. It'll be Lansing ball. Sent in. And out of play. So Faith Sewell will head to that far side corner as we await yet another corner kick. Sent in. Redirected. Bouncing around and right into the waiting hands of Maines. Upfield looking to get this one to Harwood. Edwards back to defend. And Roche will get it upfield. Layla Sewell centered. Touched once and immediately back to Layla Sewell. Upfield, Harris. Back to Lila Edwards. Was trying to maybe just send that between a pair of Lansing defenders to see if Layla Sewell could then go track it down. And the collision there is going to draw a whistle. And we've got an injured Lansing Lion on the field, but able to hop back up. And it looks like Voderick is going to have to head over to the bench. She is able to walk off under her own strength, but a noticeable limp there as now she's got a little more hop in her step. Booted and immediately taken by Sewell. Faith Sewell to Layla Sewell. Sends that one deep into the Lansing end. It gets by everybody, but then quickly sent back in by Merritt McIntyre, and now Layla Sewell's got it once more. A lot of red jerseys in the vicinity. Louisburg, though, still managing to work this thing deeper. Another whistle. Again against the Wildcats. Played back. Centered up, was looking for McIntyre. Instead, it's Battle with it. Tatum Battle. Weaving her way through several defenders. The shot redirects, and it's in the back of the net, and it's 4-0 Wildcats. Louisburg strikes again with 1:48 to go in the first half. And so Louisburg with an additional insurance goal right before halftime has to be feeling real good here in the opening contest of the 2026 season. Oh, and then right off the midfield touch, misplayed, and now Kaylin Harris trying to work her way in. And that one pushed just a few feet wide. Man, that could have been disastrous for Lansing. Instead, they dodge a bullet, and now it will be Maines for the goal kick. Near side. Skips over a couple of feet by each team as that one rolls out of play. Lila Edwards. Oh, was trying to box out Gabby Major, thinking that was last touched by Lansing, and she was incorrect. So it's going to be a Lions throw-in. Lila Edwards, though, off the throw-in, able to quickly get the ball right back for Louisburg. And that one's sent out of play, and now Lila Edwards will be correct to pick that one up and send it back in. Bounces over a couple of Lansing defenders. Here's Harris with it. Tries to cut inside, deflects, and heads out of bounds. Just under 30 seconds to go. Louisburg looking to go fast. Thrown in. Bounces around. It comes back to midfield. Down under 20 seconds. Edwards keeps it in. Deal. Chips it upfield. Layla. Deflects. Out of bounds. Corner kick. They've only got 3 seconds, however, and it doesn't look like they're going to get this one off. And that'll do it for the first half of action here on Louisburg Sports Live as the Louisburg Wildcats lead the Lansing Lions 4-0 as we head to the halftime break. Don't go anywhere. Second half action coming at you right after this.
My experience at Strode Orthodontics was amazing. Like most people who had their first round of braces, I forgot to wear my retainer and so therefore had crooked teeth. I got engaged this year. I wanted straight teeth for my wedding, and so Dr. Strode was able to give me Invisalign, and now I have the straight smile that I've always wanted. We're gonna get such a welcoming experience here. The day of my wedding, I'm not going to be scared to take pictures. Now I can finally be confident with my smile on that big day.
Iron Horse Family and Cosmetic Dentistry and Dr. Laura's Orthodontics are committed to providing quality health care for area families. With comprehensive solutions, Iron Horse Dental and Dr. Laura's Orthodontics will listen and take the time to truly understand your needs, goals, and lifestyle. State-of-the-art equipment, techniques, and facilities combined with a new approach to oral care. That's what you get with Iron Horse Family and Cosmetic Dentistry and Dr. Laura's Orthodontics. To learn more, visit them online at drlaurasortho.com or ironhorsedental.com.
For 50 years, Elliott Group has been your local insurance partner. With 5 convenient locations, Elliott Group is big enough to offer the best carriers, but small enough to know your name and your insurance needs. Elliott Group is more than just insurance. They're a part of each community they serve, with a wide variety of insurance solutions to help your unique challenges. Elliott Group, where they're there for you today and for years to come. Visit them at any of their 5 locations or at ElliottInsuranceGroup.com.
Hi, I'm Katie Casey, and I'm honored to be a third-generation realtor in our Crown Realty family. My dad and grandparents started Crown Realty in 1973, and since then we have grown to become one of the largest brokerages in the Midwest. We now have 8 office locations and over 150 agents covering about 20 counties across Kansas and Missouri. Reach out to us today to experience the Crown Realty difference, where we are committed to treating our agents like family and our clients like royalty.
I was raised in a small town, and there was a lot of people who took time to invest in me. And so when we decided to open up our offices, we want to make sure that we're pouring back into the community that's giving to us. We care. We want to be involved. We want to have a passion for what you have a passion for. We want to be able to give back. And that's the foundation. That's why we're more than just insurance.
My name is Dr. Claire Strode. I'm the owner and orthodontist here at Strode Orthodontics. You may run into me out at the soccer fields or out on the baseball diamonds. The things that I love most about orthodontics are when patients tell me how much they enjoy their smile and how much more confidence they have after having their treatment. We love serving the families and people here in South Johnson County and also surrounding areas. And I look forward to serving you and your family.
Our whole vision of becoming the 4-state agency was because we want to be able to grow with our clients, whether they have a lake house in Oklahoma, whether they're starting a business and expanding into Arkansas. We want to make sure that they're taken care of, whether it's home, auto, financial services, or even life insurance. We want to walk through the stages of life with our clients. That's the biggest part. That's what makes us different.
There are places where people truly value relationships, where distance is measured in acres, and all roads lead to families on one mission: to provide for their loved ones, their community, and the world. That's where you'll find us. Generation after generation. Farm Bureau Financial Services. It's your future. Let's protect it.
Contact Farm Bureau agent Scott Haka in Paola today.
At Fort Scott Community College, we understand that a scary part of figuring out your future isn't only answering the question, what should I do, but where do I belong? Maybe you belong here, preparing for a career in healthcare as part of Fort Scott Community College's nursing program. Or maybe you belong on stage as part of the Hounds band or theater department. I don't know where you've been or where you're headed, but I know we're saving a spot for you because you belong at Fort Scott Community College.
Whether you're trying to make the most of the next harvest, navigating a changing business landscape, or planning for the next chapter in your life, the professionals at Prime Accounting Solutions are here to help. With 10 locations, Prime Accounting offers convenient, friendly accounting and tax services at a fair price. Payroll, bookkeeping, business planning, personal tax filing, and more. And now Prime is the place to go for insurance. Panther fans can find us at 310 North Hospital Drive in Paola or 913-294-3713. To find a location near you, go to primeaccounting.net.
At Fort Scott Community College, we understand that a scary part of figuring out your future isn't only answering the question, what should I do, but where do I belong? Maybe you belong here, studying animal science or learning about farm and ranch management. Maybe you belong here as part of Hounds Hoops on the hardwood. I don't know where you've been or where you're headed, but I know we're saving a spot for you because you belong at Fort Scott Community College.
Here at Strode Orthodontics, we are a single doctor practice, which means that I am the only orthodontist here in the practice. I will be the one guiding you through your care journey. With our experienced staff, your appointments will be more efficient and more comfortable. We love treating kids as well as adults. We want you to be happy with your experience during orthodontic treatment as well as your smile at the end. I love when patients tell me that their smile has improved their confidence and their quality of life, because a smile is for a lifetime.
Our whole vision of becoming the 4-state agency was because we want to be able to grow with our clients, whether they have a lake house in Oklahoma, whether they're starting a business and expanding into Arkansas. We want to make sure that they're taken care of, whether it's home, auto, financial services, or even life insurance. We want to walk through the stages of life with our clients. That's the biggest part. That's what makes us different.
Whether you're trying to make the most of the next harvest, navigating a changing business landscape, or planning for the next chapter in your life,
The professionals at Prime Accounting Solutions are here to help. With 10 locations, Prime Accounting offers convenient, friendly accounting and tax services at a fair price. Payroll, bookkeeping, business planning, personal tax filing, and more. And now Prime is the place to go for insurance. Panther fans can find us at 310 North Hospital Drive in Paola or 913-294-3713. To find a location near you, go to primeaccounting.net.
Hi, I'm Katie Casey, and I'm honored to be a third-generation realtor in our Crown Realty family. My dad and grandparents started Crown Realty in 1973, and since then we have grown to become one of the largest brokerages in the Midwest. We now have 8 office locations and over 150 agents covering about 20 counties across Kansas and Missouri. Reach out to us today to experience the Crown Realty difference, where we are committed to treating our agents like family and our clients like royalty.
I was raised in a small town, and there was a lot of people who took time to invest in me. And so when we decided to open up our offices, we want to make sure that we're pouring back into the community that's giving to us. We care. We want to be involved. We want to have a passion for what you have a passion for. We want to be able to give back. And that's the foundation. That's why we're more than just insurance.
Here at Strode Orthodontics, we are a single doctor practice, which means that I am the only orthodontist here in the practice. I will be the one guiding you through your care journey. With our experienced staff, your appointments will be more efficient and more comfortable. We love treating kids as well as adults. We want you to be happy with your experience during orthodontic treatment as well as your smile at the end. I love when patients tell me that their smile has improved their confidence and their quality of life, because a smile is for a lifetime.
Hers Incorporated in Spring Hill is your area's premier small engine repair shop. Before you replace that faulty trimmer or mower, let our experts get you back to work. And if you are in the market for a new handheld, we carry Maruyama and Red Max trimmers. Plus, Hers is still the best place for hydraulic hoses, cylinder repair, and mechanical control cables. If that's not enough, we're also a UPS drop-off location. To learn more, visit us at hersinc.net, call 913-247-3530, or just stop on by.
Hi, I'm Dr. Aaron Stoes with Paola Vet Clinic. We'd like to thank you for trusting us with the care of your pets and large animals. At Paola Vet Clinic, we're proud to be your hometown veterinarians who know and care about your family. We provide cutting-edge diagnostic services, digital radiology, ultrasound, and in-house same-day blood work, chiropractic, and reproductive services. Come in and see us at our new location here in Paola in the Industrial Park with indoor cattle and equine facilities complete with a hydraulic tip chute. With a team of 11 veterinarians, our commitment to this community makes Paola Vet Clinic the vets you can trust.
Back in, just about ready for the start of the second half here on Louisburg Sports Live as the Wildcats lead 4-0 over the Lansing Lions here from Lansing High School. Wonderful day outside, by the way. Kickoff temperature was 67 degrees here in Lansing, Kansas. Spring season usually brings excellent weather with it through a lot of the contests, but it's nice to have one so early on. Sometimes you still get a bit of that March late winter cold front with some of these early contests. Not today, though. That first one ends up out of play, and it will be Faith Sewell with the ball, trying to send it upfield, and it'll be sent right back. York, had it go right between her legs. And now Lansing trying to create a turnover off it. Collision takes place and a free kick for the Lions coming up. Taken away. Battle. Chipped ahead. Looking for one of either Layla Sewell or Mina Furco. Instead, it is Lansing getting to it first. And then out of play, last off of Lansing. And it will be Louisburg ball. Sent in by York. Kaylin Harris tries to get to it. That one poked out of play. will get a corner kick coming. Faith Sewell to take it. Sent in and off of the side of the net. Goal kick coming up. Goal kick. Oh, taken by Layla Sewell immediately. Looking to center it. Gets it back. Kaylin Harris goes far side. And what a save made by Emmeline Maines. Now back out to midfield. Maines keeping her squad just barely alive in this thing. As Furco now goes far side. Centering pass, and again it's, dropped the ball initially, but then able to get back on it. Boots it, up around midfield. Apple and then York both got a head on it. Pressure was put on by Harwood, and eventually it's going to be taken away here. Kaylin Harris sends it through. Layla Sewell, no flag up. So Sewell, the shot, deflected and out of play. Big time save there by Lansing. It will, however, result in a corner kick coming up as Faith Sewell will come to the near side corner. Chipped in. Tried to play it down. Popped up. Still loose and then rolling out of play, and we'll get another corner kick, this time from the other end. The corner is still loose, bouncing around, and it rolls in. 5-0 Louisburg. The Wildcats off to a fantastic start here in 2026 as Harwood now will play it back. Lansing looking to get on the scoreboard here in this opening contest. That one, though, goes out of play. It'll be Louisburg's ball for the throw-in. And right out of play off the foot of Layla Sewell. Played in and right back out. York. Upfield taken away. Nicely defended there by Bowen. But then taken right back. Faith Sewell then to York. Then taken away there by Eleanor Murphy. Sending it upfield. She was looking to connect there with Jenna Harwood and generate some offense for Lansing. And Louisburg defensively able to get back in time to break that up. Lansing, though, keeps it alive. Centering pass is broken up, and now Mina Furco will start to bring it back the other way. Chipped ahead, looking for Layla Sewell. Looking to try to separate herself off of the defense. And it was well defended there by the Lions, and then the ball ends up out of play. It'll be Louisburg's for a throw-in. To Kaylin Harris. Poked out of play, and another corner kick coming here for the Wildcats. Sent in. Intercepted Lansing, and they'll try to clear it out. But Layla Sewell gets to it. Far side, and that one's getting past everybody and taking a stroll. So we'll get a goal kick. Maines. Puts it down and boots it. Louisburg, centering pass. Weaving through the defense. Harris gets to it, deflected, and that one goes wide of the net. A corner kick coming here for the Wildcats. Sent in. Deflects. Furco gets to it, now sends it far side. Battle for the loose ball. Taken away by Lansing, sending it through Harwood, trying to win the race to it. Layla Sewell gets back in time. Upfield, Louisburg. That one chipped ahead. Looks like it's going to get past everybody. Still loose, but then hauled in by Maines. Furco. Back to Faith Sewell. Looking for battle, and it's broken up there by the Lions. Ultimately, though, as it usually does in these Louisburg games, the ball very quickly finds its way back to the Wildcats. Here's York going far side. Chipped upfield by Edwards. Handball the call. Quickly touched back into play by Louisburg. McIntyre working to keep it in play. Out of Furco. Off the left foot, and that one will be easy enough to scoop up there by Emmeline Maines. That ball goes straight skyward. And it will be Louisburg's for the throw. Into the game. This is Elia Gibbons. She throws it in. Went off of Kaylin Harris. And then Murphy was trying to work it back upfield for Lansing, but taken away, and it's Faith Sewell with another steal. Sending that one for Harris. Went off her shin guard and now bouncing around. Finds its way near side Layla Sewell before then being taken away by Bowen. Pinballing around. and then sent out of play. Eleanor Murphy was trying to keep it in. And a whistle drawn. Free kick immediately sent out of play, so that'll be a Louisburg throw-in. Back across. Lansing sends it back in. No Lions in the vicinity, though, and for the first time since, I believe, 15 minutes into the game, Madeline Yoder has an opportunity to put her gloves on the ball. No whistle. Louisburg with it. Working it in. Oh, one additional touch. Had time to settle it and maybe try to take a firmer shot. Not sure McIntyre was aware that Lansing's defense was mostly behind her at that point. But Louisburg quickly works it back upfield. The shot off the crossbar. And Lansing dodges a major bullet there. Now to the near side. Back to Furco. Missed it with the touch. Now goes to that far side looking for McIntyre again. That pass broken up. And here comes Lansing the other way. Just a bit of a tackle attempt is going to draw a whistle. Upfield, Harris. A lot of defenders in the area. Just has to try to spin and get a shot off. Didn't get too much juice on it. And it's easily corralled there by Emmeline Maines. That one went out of play. Louisburg working it back in. The shot right into the waiting mitts of Maines again. This one will roll just past midfield and out of play. Louisburg ball. Gibbons for the throw. Up to Layla Sewell. Was looking to drop it off for Mirko. Instead, it's broken up there by Lansing, but their possession doesn't last too long. Out of play. Gibbons another throw. Again, it's Sewell. Back to Gibbons, who chips it upfield. That one popped straight up into the air. Sent towards the middle of the field, where Lansing will now try to operate. Stolen quickly. Here comes Battle. Nicely defended on the back end by the Lions, who will chip it now up the field. Murphy going to try to win the race, but Apple just gets there quicker, and it will instead be a throw-in coming for Lansing. And some substitutions coming for Lansing, so we'll take a brief pause. Thrown in. Popped up. Furco. Got it around the defense there of Silva. And now Harris sends it to the far side. Louisburg starting to work this thing back upfield. Chipped ahead, looking for Kalen Harris. Races on for it, and Maines gets to it first. Had to double clutch it a bit, but does eventually corral it. Played back to midfield. There's Caroline Apple. Louisburg able to get this one to Furco. Chipped ahead. Oh, big race on for this one as well, and Maines again just wins the race. She's got a good sense in net for exactly when to and when not to come out and play those things aggressively. She hasn't guessed wrong yet. Sometimes at the high school level, that can be one of the tricks at goaltenders. You see kind of an adjustment period to learning what your limits are as far as coming out of the net. But right now, Maines starting off really well with that. Loose ball. I don't hear a whistle, so we play on. As Merritt McIntyre thought she was off to the races. But one of the moles that they have playing defense here in Lansing tripped her up, and here comes Harris one-on-one with the netminder, and she finds the back of the twine. So Kaylin Harris makes it 6-0 Louisburg with 21:57 left to play. Lansing. We'll try that again. And now they can legally touch it back. Near sideline. And out of play. That'll be a Louisburg throw-in. Here's Gibbons. Looking for Furco. Well defended initially by Lansing. But for what feels like the 74th time today, after a Lansing steal of that ball, Louisburg gets it back within a touch or two. No whistle on the collision. Tight roping the far side and just keeping it in play is Lansing. As now they send it upfield. Louisburg gets to it first. And that one's going to head towards the Louisburg bench and roll out of play. Loose ball corralled by the Lions. Furco gets to it. Lila Edwards stepping over the ball there. And chipped back across midfield. Here comes Lansing. Not a great deal of reinforcements though. And Louisburg takes it right back. Kept alive. Now to Kaylin Harris. Just scored on that last shot. And that one bounces once and then right into the waiting mitts of Maines. Lansing, here's an opportunity. So they get this one up to Gabby Major. That one taken quickly away, though, by Louisburg again. Furco nearly tripped up, and it was just enough to draw a whistle. It will be Louisburg's ball for a free kick. Cora Roche blasts it. It's Gibbons who finally gets to it and sends it upfield, and then that one off a Lansing defender and out of play. Kept alive by Deal. And again sent out of play by Lansing. I tell you what, they've got primary residence set up over on this near sideline. That thing just keeps heading out over here. It's Kaylin Harris. Great pass. Sets up Battle for the shot and the score. The assist almost as beautiful there as the goal itself. That was a heck of a pass to set up Battle, and Tatum Battle finishes the deal. 7-0 Louisburg now with 18:34 left to go in the contest. So we await some substitutions on each end now. Played back. Upfield. Eventually finds its way to Apple, who takes it away. And poked out of play, last touched by Lansing. Felicity Allen for the throw-in. Played there by Evelyn Cannon. Now Apple will have to track it back down. Upfield it goes. Nice movement here. Tatum Battle, a one-woman show, the shot, and she finishes it. 8-0. And that's a final here from Lansing High School as Tatum Battle back-to-back goals within a minute and a half of one another has put a final 8-0 score on the board, and Louisburg will begin the 2026 spring season with a 1-0 record. For Lansing, they will head into their second game, still searching for goal number 1. For Louisburg, a brilliant start to what they hope is a second straight big playoff season for the Wildcats. We thank you all for joining us here tonight. It was a brilliant game played here by Louisburg, particularly on the offensive end. They have been sensational for the last few years, and it looks like another good season perhaps on the horizon. We'll let you know that Louisburg will next be in action, as we'll have baseball for you here on Louisburg Sports Live come next Monday, March 30th. Soccer will next be broadcast for you here 1 month from today on April 24th. So it'll be a bit of a gap before we've got it for you here on Louisburg Sports Live. But, of course, you can attend any of the games you want. You can go to the school website or their Max Preps site to check the Louisburg schedule for any home or away games that you may be able to attend. But until next time for you here on Louisburg Sports Live, for Josh Gilliard on camera, I've been Aaron Feely on the call, and we'll see you all next time.
From the gridiron to the hardcourt, the pitch to the mat, don't miss any of the action. We're there with live, local sports coverage at VarsitySportsLive.com.